And,
like a breakfast where we go out and you like to order everything on the menu.
Yeah, so we go to IHOP and just point to everything on every page.
Presley Gerber appeared destined for a privileged life. Born into celebrity wealth and the legacy of a supermodel legend, however, beyond the glamorous exterior of red carpets and runways lies a tale of pain, defiance, and the search for identity that made his life cautious in the harsh limelight of fame. How did the son of Cindy Crawford, one of the most adored models in the world, find himself fighting internal demons? Stay tuned as we delve into the tragedy of Cindy Crawford's son, Presley. Like many famous youngsters, he was often compared to other members of his family despite his own achievements. His younger sister Kaya Gerber's quick rise in the modeling industry frequently seemed to overshadow him. Presley suffered from the pressure of these expectations and the constant media attention. Children with famous parents often have a hard time defining who they are, and Presley was no different. He found it challenging to forge a path genuinely his own because of the constant scrutiny. Stay tuned as we explore the life and tragedies of Presley Gerber. On July 2, 1999, Presley Walker Gerber was born in Brentwood, California, to Rand Gerber, a former model and successful businessman, and Cindy Crawford, one of the most famous supermodels in history. Being the eldest son of Rand and Cindy, Presley was quickly exposed to the worlds of riches, beauty, and fashion. His younger sister Kaya Gerber immediately rose to fame in the modeling industry by following in their mother's footsteps. Presley himself experimented with modeling, appearing in high-profile magazines and walking famous runways. He was a perfect fit for the industry because of his good looks and his family's connections. However, Presley's difficulties were starting to show behind the camera. From the day he was born, Presley's privileged life was full of opportunity, fortune, and fame. His early years appeared picture-perfect from the outside, but soon the difficulties of growing up with the heritage of a well-known family exposed flaws in his seemingly ideal existence. What could possibly be his flaws? Let's find out. A large portion of Presley's early years was spent in Malibu, California, a wealthy and picturesque beachside community. The Gerber family's luxurious home with a view of the Pacific Ocean provided a tranquil setting away from the bustle of Hollywood. Cindy and Rand frequently discussed their attempts to provide their kids a realistic upbringing in interviews. They instilled values of hard work, encouraged their children to follow their passions, and stressed the importance of family dinners. Presley was characterized as an extroverted and lovable boy who enjoyed photography, surfing, and the great outdoors. He was a well-liked and academically accomplished student at Malibu High School. Additionally, Presley displayed his artistic side by frequently posting on social media about his love for photography. His early Instagram photos demonstrated a passion for documenting Malibu's natural beauty, a pastime that suggested a reflective and thoughtful disposition. Presley's eventual foray into modeling was unsurprising given his upbringing in the fashion industry. He inherited his parents' dramatic features with his tall stature, sharp jawline, and intense blue eyes. Signing with IMG Models, the same agency that represented his sister and mother, Presley quickly established himself in the business. By his late teens, he walked the catwalks for prestigious labels like Calvin Klein, Moschino, and Dolce & Gabbana. Occasionally, he joined his sister Kaya in glitzy editorial photo sessions and advertising campaigns. Known as the It Kids, Crawford and Gerber, they were praised for their star power and photogenic appeal. Presley gained fame from modeling, but it also exposed him to the demands of the business, with admirers and reviewers frequently scrutinizing every move he made. Comparisons to Cindy and Kaya were unavoidable, and the attention that came with modeling became both a boon and a bane for Presley. Cindy Crawford, Presley's mother, became well known in the late 1980s and early 1990s, appearing on several magazine covers, catwalks, and commercials. She is still regarded as a cultural icon thanks to her professionalism and beauty, which made her one of the first supermodels to gain international fame. Rand Gerber, his father, left modeling to pursue a career in business, joining George Clooney and launching the tequila company Casamigos. Presley grew up alongside Kaya, his younger sister, who was born in 2001. Kaya rapidly became a star in her own right after inheriting her mother's attractive appearance and natural talent for modeling. With Cindy and Rand frequently praised for their steady marriage and ability to balance stardom and family life, the Gerber family came to represent effortless success. Presley was exposed to the wealth and fame that accompanied his parents' professions from a young age. His childhood was filled with extravagant trips, invitation-only parties, and encounters with famous people. However, despite these advantages, Presley eventually felt immense pressure to live up to his family's reputation. But what role did his family play in shaping his outcomes? Stay tuned to find out. Cindy and Rand seemed to have a close family bond and were highly involved in their children's lives. Cindy often discussed in interviews how she and Rand attempted to shield Kaya and Presley from the dangers of celebrity. She frequently shared stories about their family customs, including board games and homemade pizza nights. Presley often showed appreciation for his parents by posting heartfelt messages on social media to commemorate their anniversaries or birthdays. He had a close relationship with Kaya too. The two siblings often went out together and supported each other's pursuits. However, beneath the glitzy family portraits and public personas, Presley began experiencing identity issues. Growing up in the shadow of Kaya's quick ascent to fame and Cindy's enormous career likely made him feel inadequate. Living in the spotlight presented unique challenges for Presley. Despite his family's loving and supportive environment, it was hard to escape the constant comparisons to his mother and sister and the relentless scrutiny of social media. Presley was acutely aware of the expectations placed on him from a young age. Fans and critics always kept a close eye on him, whether it was in his personal life or modeling career. There was immense pressure to maintain a polished public persona while navigating the challenges of adolescence. In retrospect, Presley's formative years prepared him for the difficulties he would face as an adult. The complexity of his upbringing revealed the darker side of wealth and fame. Despite the facade of a perfect childhood, all of this eventually took a toll on him. Presley Gerber faced significant challenges as he grew older, showing faint indications of internal conflict. Though he often exuded composure and confidence in public, his social media posts occasionally alluded to more intense feelings. He shared enigmatic words and reflective images, hinting at a more nuanced side of himself. Despite his success, Presley encountered unique difficulties when he entered the modeling industry. Unlike Kaya, who embraced the field with ease, Presley appeared to approach modeling out of duty rather than enthusiasm. By the time he reached his early 20s, cracks began to show in his seemingly ideal life. Initially entering the modeling world with a clean, fresh face resembling his supermodel mother, Presley had very few tattoos by 2020. However, his arms, torso, and neck were covered in vibrant ink, a bold choice in an industry where extensive tattoos are generally discouraged. One particularly startling tattoo caused a stir on social media. The word misunderstood, inked under his right eye. Critics and fans alike were taken aback, questioning his mental health. Presley defended his decision during an Instagram live session, explaining that the tattoo represented his feelings about life and how others perceived him. "I wouldn't have done this if I didn't want it or if I thought it would ruin my face," he stated. The tattoo became a tangible representation of his internal conflict and his fight for acceptance and understanding. Presley's struggles became more apparent in his public life, which started to reflect his personal troubles. In 2019, he was arrested for driving under the influence, DUI, an incident that received extensive media coverage and caused concern. Though his parents supported him, the episode highlighted the challenges he was facing behind the scenes. It served as a stark reminder that fame and wealth cannot shield someone from the consequences of their actions. Presley's behavior pointed to a deeper issue in mental health struggles. He has hinted at feelings of loneliness, miscommunication, and possibly even sadness. The pressure of living up to his family's reputation, coupled with the scrutiny of social media, undoubtedly amplified these anxieties. In the world of celebrities, vulnerability is often stigmatized as weakness, and mental health struggles are frequently overlooked. Beyond his personal challenges, Presley also experienced highs and lows in his intimate life. He began dating model Lexi Wood in late 2024, making their romance public with touching photos and videos on Instagram. Presley referred to Lexi as the person that makes me the happiest I've ever been, while Lexi reciprocated with declarations of love on social media. Their relationship seemed to progress quickly, with Presley hinting at a proposal after less than a year of dating. However, their seemingly perfect romance came to an abrupt end when the couple announced their separation just a month later, erasing all traces of each other from their social media accounts. For Cindy Crawford and Rand Gerber, watching their son struggle has been devastating. Both parents have expressed unwavering support for Presley. Cindy, known for her grace and composure, has chosen to help him quietly behind the scenes. Rand, too, has emphasized the importance of family and unity during difficult times. However, social media has played an outsized role in Presley's struggles. His narrative highlights larger societal issues, including the pressures of social media, the entertainment industry's unattainable expectations, and the stigma surrounding mental health. Judging someone from a distance is easy, especially when they come from a privileged background. Presley's experiences remind us that fame and fortune do not guarantee happiness. The human need for acceptance, understanding, and connection transcends socioeconomic status. Seeking to turn his struggles into a force for good, Presley took a break from modeling to launch a project promoting mental health awareness. He started a series called Mental Health Mondays on Instagram, sharing tips and strategies for maintaining well-being. In one episode, he admitted to the toll that social media criticism had taken on his mental health. "I have allowed one comment to ruin my entire day," he revealed. "But I've learned how to not let the energy from those keyboard warriors affect me anymore." Presley encouraged his followers to block negative energy, cut back on social media, and focus on personal growth. Through his journey, Presley Gerber has come to understand the importance of resilience and self-awareness. His efforts to raise awareness about mental health reflect a more mature perspective, one shaped by the challenges and lessons of living in the public eye. Presley Gerber's journey has been one of remarkable highs and sobering lows, all under the intense scrutiny of fame. Over the years, he has shown an increasing commitment to addressing his challenges head-on, sharing his journey in ways that inspire reflection and empathy. Coping with social media and mental health, Presley has openly discussed his struggles with mental health, emphasizing the importance of seeking help and practicing self-care. In a 2023 interview with the Studio 22 podcast, he candidly addressed his battles with anxiety and other mental health challenges, stating, "If I help one person or 100 people come out of that place that I was in at one point in my life, that's all I need to do." Presley encouraged his followers to adopt healthy behaviors, step back from social media when necessary, and connect with friends when feeling overwhelmed. This maturity, born out of experience, represents a significant step in his personal growth. In August 2024, Presley revealed startling details about his struggles with addiction, disclosing a high opioid dependency that he had been battling for years. He announced to his Instagram followers that he was entering treatment, including plans to undergo therapy with ibogaine, a psychedelic used for treating PTSD and addiction. As his detox date approached, Presley admitted feeling fearful, but remained determined to confront his struggles, using his public platform to create accountability. This transparency was a pivotal moment for someone who once felt deeply misunderstood, signaling his willingness to face his challenges openly. Reflecting on his past missteps, Presley has expressed a desire to use his experiences to help others avoid the same pitfalls. Despite criticism for some of his previous actions, including his controversial, misunderstood face tattoo and public run-ins with the law, Presley views these moments as valuable lessons. "What I'm hoping I can do is to clarify those errors for other people so they don't have to make the same mistakes that I made," he shared, demonstrating his commitment to personal growth and contributing positively to others' lives. Presley's narrative underscores the duality of privilege and pressure. Growing up as the son of supermodel Cindy Crawford and businessman Rand Gerber provided him with opportunities and a luxurious lifestyle, but it also came with immense public scrutiny and expectations. Balancing the advantages of fame with the need for individual identity has been a recurring theme in his journey. Despite these challenges, Presley's story highlights the universality of human struggles. His hardships serve as a powerful reminder that wealth and fame do not shield one from pain, anxiety, or the need for understanding and connection. Presley's journey is far from over, but his recent openness and proactive efforts in addressing mental health and addiction signal a brighter future. With the unwavering support of his family and his own determination, he has shown remarkable resilience. His narrative calls attention to the importance of fostering compassion, reducing stigma, and encouraging open conversations about mental health. As a society, we must shift from judgment to understanding, building an environment where individuals like Presley feel supported and empowered to overcome their obstacles. His story is not just a testament to the difficulties of growing up in the spotlight, but also a hopeful reminder of the strength that comes from vulnerability and the pursuit of self-discovery.